Hello everyone, my name is Shadow, and I'll be your entertainer this evening. I'm going to be playing a relatively new game, new to us at least, called Black Book. This is a game that is apparently set around Slavic folklore, so it should be kind of interesting. But yeah, you boot up the game, and this is the first thing that comes up. Then I saw in the right hand of him who sat on the throne a scroll with writing on both sides and sealed with 7 seals. And I saw a mighty angel proclaiming in a loud voice, "Who is worthy to break the seals and open the scroll?" But no one in heaven or on earth or under the earth could open the scroll or even look inside it. Book of Revelations, chapter 5, verses 1 to 3. Let's just make sure if we've got... Well, not seeing options for subtitles. Hopefully there's just subtitles. But yeah, this is a bit of an RPG type game. So, got Apprentice for anyone who wishes to experience the story without much difficulty in battles. It's usually about what I do. Normal difficulty for a balanced first playthrough. Increased difficulty for players with card games experience. Or Nightmare, which we are definitely not doing. Yeah, we can do Snatka, it looks like that says. Normal difficulty. May as well.
Evil spirits dwelled here in these parts, and in a sense, they still do. I will tell you a story. It happened long ago, even before the revolution. It happened here, not far from Cherdin. I heard my grandmother tell it. A man was fostering an orphan girl. He was a knower. Everyone called him Old Yegor. She didn't want to become a witch, but he taught her his craft. She was to be married to a special young man. I can't recall what exactly happened, but this young man took his own life. He was later buried beyond the gates of the churchyard.
Oof.
Which meant that he would pass straight to hell. As for the orphan, Vasilisa, she refused to accept it. She was intent on bringing back his soul from the inferno. To do this, she would need to break the 7 seals of the Black Book, which Old Yegor kept, and retrieve him. And it was for that reason that Vasilisa agreed to become a witch. But to become one, she needed to be initiated in a banya or at a crossroads. And so, Vasilisa set out for the crossroads.
Game developed by Morteshka. So I guess that's our story, trying to bring back a dead loved one.
I slept poorly last night. Been waiting, hoping for you to return. But you haven't. You never sat at the table. Where are you now, sweetheart? Where you headed? Relatives. And from the warm summer, you departed. There's no entrance or exit for you, it seems. Cold Mother Earth. There isn't even a churchyard fence to hold on to. Enough. don't believe you would do this to yourself. It'll all be well. All will be well. I'll accept this knowledge from Grandpa, though I know what you thought of that. But there's no other choice. I'll drag you from that road myself. Sleep for now. Sleep. I won't be long. They didn't bury him in the holy ground.
So I'm guessing that's because he supposedly did it to himself. I'm guessing we don't believe that then. Oh, I see. Can turn the candles on and off.
I need to go to the crossroads. The pine needles are golden with the sun already.
Got a map. It's useful. Onomasti. It's a letter I can't quite see there. Onomasticon. So I'm guessing that's our quests. The mill that stood still. And colon initiation. It's to pass through the maw of a beast at a crossroads. Beast is often represented by a fiery dog. It's kind of fun. Crossroads are one of the key points of travel between the world of the living and the depths of the underworld. Lots of fun. And I think that's just kind of where we are at. It said a minute ago that we were here in like 1870 something, I think it was. Unavailable, we don't have that yet. And I guess that's our map to the crossroads. Or to anywhere, I guess. Well, let's get going. Adam's head heals minor wounds, a useful thing on any journey. Cool. Oop. Sorry, birds.
I have to go to the crossroads. I have nothing to do in the village. He guards Vilgard, it seems.
Not the fields. Prickrish herb. I think that's what that says. Witch doctors know ways to protect people from all kinds of curses with this herb.
Spring is so hot this year.
Prologue. Initiation of a Koldan.
The darkness of the night is filled with anticipation. You're at Mikhail's crossroads, along with old Yegor. You know the ritual that has to be done. but you've never thought of what might happen once it's complete. However, the time to draw the circle has come.
It's kind of spooky. It looks like there's eyes watching us. Look around. Hello, old Yegor.
Where have you been? It will be midnight soon. Go over there, by that milepost. Everything you need for the ritual you'll find over there. Take the candles, we'll light them and draw a circle.
So she mentioned that this was something she was getting from her grandfather. I wonder if this is her grandfather?
The crosses look old. It seems people were buried here quite some time ago.
I mean, probably not, or it would probably just label him as her grandfather instead of just old Yegor. Yegor? I think they were saying it like Yegor. I'll try to get the pronunciations correct. Ooh, more herb. More Adam's head. Can always use more healing. It's one thing I always run into with RPG games. So I always run out of healing items.
Cherding, 16 miles. Solikamsk, 102 miles. Nirop, 21 miles.
Candles. Old and enchanted candles from old Yegor's hut. With their help, you can draw a circle that can offer protection against evil spirits. Applies 3... Not sure what that actually is, but I'm guessing energy on first turn. The hearts are obviously health. That's probably some sort of energy or something. I wonder if it says something about that in here. That's sins. Rubles. Rubles is money, I'm guessing. Health. Health's obvious. Devilry. I'm sure it'll explain it later.
Well done, Vasilisa.
Ah, yes, I went over and picked up candles.
Now let's draw a circle. Be careful not to leave any gaps, otherwise we'll be crushed by evil spirits.
Make a circle. 3 circles.
I've made a circle. Is it alright, Grandfather?
So yeah, it is her grandfather.
The circle is drawn. No gaps, good. Too late to dither now.
You think that I can help him?
Sure you can. You can do anything when you have the book. So says the legend. Well, go on. It's time for you to take my knowledge. Such a long time we've spent together. Parting with it is bittersweet. Well, take it.
Oh, I have to actually take it.
Would you look at that? What power emanates from the book? The seal is open. It seems great sorcery lurks in you. Well, think about it later.
Not now when it's about to affect something we're gonna do.
Now speak the words I taught you.
Read the spell or I'm scared. Well, no point turning back now.
I'll get up without crossing myself, but I will go to the crossroads. On the crossroads, I'll draw a circle and step into it. And I shall speak. Good merchants, come and buy my cat.
That's... Huh? Okay.
For this cat, give me neither inconvertible ruble nor a fine hat, but bestow me with knowledge of the dark and eyes with vision sharp. So as I have said, so it will be. My words are stone.
Here are your merchants. Now listen carefully if you value your life.
That's quite a merchant. I was kind of expecting an actual cat.
To become a witch, you have to defeat this demon. Time for your first Zagavar.
Zagabar. Welcome to your first battle. Each battle consists of turns. You and your enemy take turns, but you always get to go first. You win when you destroy all enemies before you, reducing their health to 0. We have the same health, it looks like. This is the Black Book. It contains all of your Zagavars. So I'm guessing that's... Oh, do I, like, capture the demons when I beat them or something? Because this looks like... maybe. Try using the page Urazi. Press the end turn button to recite your Zagavar. The pages you had the previous turn have changed. The book alters the pages each turn. Enemies' attacks can be blocked with the defense blue. I'm just gonna call that defense then. Defense shields you from damage, but disappears on your next turn. Recite the Avdelai. Recite the page Avdelai, which has the defense effect blue.
Such enchanted words protect from demons, but this protection fades quickly. Now draw up a complete Zagavar.
You may combine several pages into a Zagavar. You can currently recite a maximum of 3 pages, as indicated by the empty slots at the top of the screen. A Zagavar consists of orders and keys. You can currently recite a Zagavar consisting of 2 orders and 1 key. You can see the type. So that's order key. In its upper corner. So I have 1 key for defense. And I can use... So those do 4. I'll save that. And for now I can do that.
Good job, Vasya. This demon is nearly beaten. A couple more spells to rid the world of it.
The Black Book helps you predict your enemy's actions. Study the enemy's intents carefully to upset their plans. So I just need to have more defense than his attack. Waste deals 3 damage each turn, ignoring defense. He's not planning to defend though, so I can do Urazi. Bless increases damage of each page for 2. Or I can just do that and use a key for 2 more attack. And that should be rid of him.
Take that, you monkey hellhound! Well, now, Vasya, enter this maw.
Oh yeah, it did say something about that.
You'll be a witch as soon as you return. Well, safe travels.
How to become a witch. Colon Initiation Part 2. It isn't easy. Or no, we're still in Part 1. Well, the mill that stood still. I think that was still the same one.
Is that you, Vasilisa? I should congratulate you. For the first seal is open. Only 6 remain. Oh, but will you be able to open the rest? This is another matter entirely.
What sort of devil are you?
How rude, Vasilisa.
How's that rude?
I'm your chief advisor. It is I who grants you the powers of a Khaldun. We will become better acquainted in time, I presume.
Okay, but this is our first time being acquainted. How was I supposed to know that?
How do I open the seals?
Oh, can't figure it out by yourself, girl? I'm disappointed in you.
Wow. I'm so glad my chief advisor is so helpful.
I'm curious. Can the Black Book grant any wish?
Indeed, as legend dictates. Who knows? Perhaps you shall meet your beloved soon. Who is worthy to open the scroll and break its seals?
Well, seems like that's what Basilia is going to be.
No one in heaven, on earth, or beneath it has ever been able to open the scroll or look upon it. Yet.
Sounds like that's changing.
Let me return to the land of the living.
Not just yet. Have you forgotten your purpose? I name you a witch. How many demons will you take on for your service?
1, as many as possible. Something tells me this affects, like, other things in the game. As many as possible makes sense for, you know, we want to be powerful, we want to unlock the seals quickly. But something tells me 1 is the correct answer. I wonder if there's a hint? I guess it doesn't seem to say if I need to take only 1 or if I can take many. I'll take 1.
Surely I will only need 1 at most.
We do not assign fewer than 3 imps, Vasilisa.
Okay, fine.
I'll pick out the best among Yegor's old imps for you. Now go.
Maybe that has something to do with, like, the sins that I was seeing in the menu earlier?
Perhaps we'll meet again. If you manage to open the seals.
And I guess that was just the prologue. Now officially a witch. Hi, Yegor.
What? Well, are you awake? The sun rose while you were coming to. Had to drag you home. I understand it's not easy to pass through the devil's domain. So, you've seen it?
Huh? Are we home? Seems like it was all a dream. The devil made me a witch.
She has the black book on her now.
Well, then it is a good day. What did I tell you?
No,
You should have
barely.
become a witch a long time ago. Well, what's done is done. The legend says that your wish is behind the 7 seals. I could never open the first one. Here's the second seal, the Aspen one.
How do I open it? Maybe it was the demon at the crossroads that opened the first.
Perhaps. I think that demons do play a part, but what spirit is the Aspen one? I'll have to rack my brain a bit. Maybe there's something in the books? You yourself are a witch now. I knew that you would not let me down. The news of your enlightenment has spread already. Must be the Susetkes who told the heads of the families.
I didn't realize there's definitions. That's fun. So, Susetkas are house spirits. It's fun.
Now people will come to you for advice. I am old now, not many teeth left. My Koldun powers are waning. Now it is you who will help the people around here. Perhaps you will even find the right demon for your problem. Well, While you were coming to your senses, I've already spoken to most of the visitors. There's only one left. He's waiting behind the door. Look around for a start. Your book is over there, on the table. Do you remember how I taught you bookbinding? Afterwards, see to that visitor of yours. Some evil spirit has been giving him trouble. Got it?
Yes, let's get to work or ask about the devil. I'm curious. Might as well.
Have you yourself met this devil?
I was initiated as a Koldun once. I saw this devil who gave me my chorts.
A demon or devil who can serve as a Koldun's familiar. So I'm guessing that's what he meant by he only assigns 3 or more.
I couldn't even lift the first seal. And you, who all you needed was one touch, and it's gone already. It seems there is great power within you. Got it?
Yes, let's get to work.
I got it, Grandpa. Time to get to work.
Look for the spirits around the district. Maybe we'll get lucky with the seals. We should not tarry. Who knows? Perhaps after 40 days have passed, we won't be able to help.
In Eastern Orthodoxy, a traditional memorial service held on the 40th day after the death of the departed, after which his or her soul leaves this world. So we're on a deadline. Lovely.
God bless.
Okay, so there must be multiple endings then.
So, Vasya, have you taken well to learning the mystical arts? Are you curious enough to learn some more?
About old Yegor, Izba, or evil spirits. I haven't heard about Izba at all yet, so I'm curious about that. Oh, it says old Igor Izba here, so that must be where we are, I guess?
How's our izba built?
A traditional Russian countryside dwelling. Oh, cool.
It was built long ago. Lots of people have lived here since. More than half a century ago, it seems. All according to old rituals. You know them by now. But I don't remember who built it. My grandfather, I suppose.
I'm actually really liking this part of the game, being able to just see what stuff means in the game. It's like usually I'd have to go out and Google it separately, but this is kind of cool.
How can I recognize evil spirits? How can I know when they're before me?
Simple. You've been to the world of the devil, and now you'll see everything for what it is. The only thing is, the darkness will see you too. Demons and spirits will track you down, and as soon as you glance into the darkness, you'll feel their eyes upon you as well. Be strong. Such is our fate. You make your own way.
So how did you become a Khaldun, Grandfather?
I was born in Vilgard, the 6th son of my father, Yevlam Pichurov. It was a big family, not the richest though.
Vilgard means new village in Komi Permian language. And I guess that's our village.
When you have so many mouths to feed, it's hard to save money. But we lived well as a family. The house must have been built well. That is to say, I realize this now. Then one year, a 7th brother was born. Timofey, he was called. He was a good lad. He grew up, but I didn't look after him well enough. Heavy is this sin of mine. I still feel guilty. Vasya, having chorts is a trivial thing. You would do better to protect the ones closest to you, to fight for them. It's knowledge that gives us strength, for we harness their own power against them, with the chorts under our control. One day I was looking after Timothy. We were playing with the other children, but I lost my patience with a boy. I cursed him severely, sent him to the Leshy.
Also known as Vorsa, Kami word. Spirits who are the masters of forests, and sometimes the fields and meadows. They control weather and also animals and evil spirits who inhabit their domain. Hunters and shepherds have to come to an agreement with Leshies and offer them gifts and bargains.
So the Leshy carried him away. We never found Timoshka. He'd vanished. Oh, it's hard to bear these scenes, Vasya. So hard. So I decided to become a Khaldun. I wouldn't let the Dark Ones harm my family ever again. Or so I thought. Well, I'll tell the story of how I became a Khaldun later. Ask me tomorrow. It's hard to remember all these things of the past. You'll understand when you're as old as me.
And I guess that's it then.
No, I have to go, Grandfather. We'll talk later.
On this screen, you can change the page composition of the Black Book. On the right side, you can see the current page composition of the book. On the left side are the pages available to you, but not in the current Black Book composition. You can categorize these pages with special filters. You might receive pages that are currently unavailable as battle or task rewards. You can alter the page's composition of the book. To craft new pages, you need rubles. Black Book volume has to stay within the limits of a maximum and minimum number of pages. You may also save 3 different sets of pages and change them as needed. In time, you'll uncover even more Black Book pages, which are sealed away at present. You can change the composition of the Black Book at any time except during combat. So we have 2 key defense, 1 key attack, 1 key healing. The rest are all orders. So we have 3 attack, 3 defense, 2 waste, which deals damage each turn ignoring defense, and 1 bless. So I'm guessing all of these would have to be crafted at the moment. It could be nice to have another waste, but I don't have enough rubles for that. I could do a couple more healing just so that they come up more often. That is a key though, and I can only cast 1 key at a time. I do have herbs for healing, so I think I'll hold on to the other rubles for now. Just work with the deck I've got.
There's a great number of books in this collection. Illuminated books of old as well. Black books are not kept here, however. They're in a secret compartment near the furnace. Grandfather says that in days of old, they used to bury people under the stove. That is how the Domovoy came to be.
Household spirit. Okay.
Galbets and his boss cellar. Old Igor says that's where the Domovoy lives. I've never met one, but I once saw a black figure standing still in the corner of the house.
A gravestone in the shape of an izba, or a hut with a schematic roof. Also refers to the cellar of an izba. Oh yeah, I think we saw when we were at the crossroads, I think those graves were also called gulbets. Red corner. Okay. I guess we can just look closer at that. Golden Initiation, Part 2. He climbed down into the hearth, of course. What would you have done? As soon as he entered the maw, he saw fidgety little people sitting behind set tables. I want one small chort with which I can curse my neighbor. BM replied matter-of-factly, we come in no fewer than 3. Father, give us work, we want to eat. He gave them a cat to curse, and some other small tasks. More and more chorts appeared. He tried to keep up with the demands of the chorts, but he soon grew exhausted in mind and body. In the end, the chorts took to entertaining themselves with the villagers, till all of the inhabitants were cursed. Goodness. So I guess becoming a Koldun isn't for the faint of heart, or faint of will, I guess.
Oh, God bless Yegor Yevlampovich, Vasilisa Feodorovna.
God bless.
I come bearing gifts. Some flour for your household. Please, hear me out. I won't waste your time. I'll tell you straight away. Something terrible is happening at the mill. We were working in the night when suddenly we heard some strange sounds. Then a shadow began to darken in one of the corners. Such a deep blackness. We ran for our lives. You are known for your knowledge in these matters. What should I do now?
During the night shift at the windmill, he heard some strange sounds and saw some strange shifting shadows. What could be behind such emanations?
Peasants, spirits, and fiends will all seek your advice and help in affairs of witchery. After all, you are a knower. If you answer a knowledgeability question correctly, you'll receive an experience reward. Sometimes your answers will influence in-game events. To recognize correct answers, you will have to carefully study your surroundings and the onomasticon, which you can open at any moment. You can also get a hint. However, you'll only get half the experience. So I think we actually have a story about the mill. It doesn't talk about shadows, though. I don't think it would be bandits. Not at a mill. It's either demons or bandits is what I get. He said he saw a shadow grow. I don't think bandits would do that.
Why do you work at night? Demons are at work.
Jesus Christ.
Well, how do you think the millstones turn? Not by the wind alone, obviously.
That's a choice of words.
It's forbidden to work a windmill after nightfall.
But what do we do now? I did everything right when I built it. Please, help me. I have this old item that you might find useful.
You'd better cough it up if we help you.
Igor, that's just mean.
All right, Vasha. Look into what's going on with that place. The demon there may be of use to us, you know?
I'll find out what's going on with your chort.
Oh, thank you. I was told you wouldn't let me down. Goodbye for now.
He's not your average miller. Usually they consort with a leshy, but this miller has some chort. Well, I'll study these seals while you're off dealing with the mill. And to make your trip a bit easier, take this herb. It is called an Adam's head. It will heal you up if anything goes sideways. Time for you to be on your way. Evil spirits won't quell themselves. Well, you get all that? Wanna ask anything else?
Where do I find this windmill?
Don't you remember the one to the north of Vilgord? The devil haunts that place at night, people say. Go there and be back home by sunrise. We have much to do.
How do I use the herbs anyway?
Well, it's quite simple. Use them in battle to close up your wounds.
Got it, Grandfather. It's time to go. See you tomorrow.
Ah, wait. One more thing. I've sent a chort to Kusheva village. He must have cursed someone. Go there and fix it. You'll earn some money in process.
All right, Grandpa.
You're now on your travel map. Every night it will display different locations. You may go on your way only after you speak to all of your visitors. You can visit any available location, however your health recovers only after you accomplish your task and return to the Isba. You have to visit all of the locations along the way. The game auto-saves every time the location changes. You can save your progress manually, in which case the game will save as soon as you enter a new location. You can open the map by clicking your present location. Wish you the best of luck exploring the northern lands of Cherden Uyezd. Well, Kusheva village seems a lot closer than the mill, for being honest.
You stealthily creep by the village houses. At least, you thought you were being stealthy. You hear a familiar voice calling out from one of the windows overhanging the street.
Slusher, wait! I have business with you. Hush! We'd better whisper. I've got this neighbor and I hate her guts. So curse her a bit, will you? Use a killer curse or something. Not a strong one. I've got a gift ready for you.
Agree, decline, or curse the peasant instead. I mean, can't I just tell him to go get his own chort to curse people? Sorry, bud, I'm not just gonna curse people for no reason.
I'm not that kind of witch. Just so you know, I don't just go firing off curses left and right.
Sorry, bud.
You notice a noisy family gathering in front of one of the houses. It's unusual to see an entire family out on the street at this hour. Strange, muffled sounds are coming from inside their house. Falling cutlery, furniture moving around.
Good evening to you, Vasilisa. God himself has sent you to us tonight.
How's he now?
Everything has been turned upside down in our house. The enemy of man is haunting our house. The devil himself is here. Everyone is scared senseless.
How did it manage to get in here? It's no simple matter for a chort to get inside a human dwelling. What did you do yesterday?
We just had some tea. Natalia likes it a lot. She's quite fond of tea. Then we prayed and went to sleep. And in the middle of the night, it all started.
Tea time turned into a chort invasion. I wonder why these demons appeared in the first place.
Ritual behavior. Ritual or behavior enforced by custom is inseparable from mythology. It is often believed that specific events are a consequence of another. For instance, a peasant suffering misfortune after forgetting to cross himself is perceived as being punished for not observing a ritual. This has resulted in all sorts of popular beliefs. Dishes not locked away at night or crossed. Dishes not crossed become a refuge for evil spirits. Forgot to cross tableware.
And did you make the sign of the cross over the samovar?
Don't know what a samovar is.
That must be it. We didn't mark the samovar with a cross.
You must do this. And please remember next time.
You're such a great knower, Vasya. Please, won't you help us? Don't leave us this way.
Of course I'll help you. It's the only reason I'm here.
Oh, very well. I will help you. It's no good sleeping on the street, is it?
Thank you, Vasilisa. Have some milk for you, Johnny.
So apparently any sort of food turns into rubles.
You come inside the izba. Everything is in complete disarray. The chorts have certainly had their way here. You make the sign of the cross and take a couple of careful steps deeper inside.
Approach the samovar, explore the izba. I might as well just fight.
You approach the overturned samovar. Suddenly it shakes and starts to move, and red eyes light up the darkened room. A demon is here.
Prepare to fight. Oh, we've got two of them. Okay. Can I target a specific one? Because that guy's obviously about to attack. He's about to do 5, so I want that then. Ignoring defense, that's... Oh, okay, so I do... If I add a page that contains a status effect to Zagabar. Status effects usually reduce their value each turn. Carefully choose the right moment and the right place in a Zagabar for pages with status effects. Okay. And then I have a key left. That should do. Okay. He's still just going to defend, but he has waste on him. He's going to attack for 4, so I need 4 defense. I can only do 3, so I need to do that. I can waste him as well, though. And the rest are all Urazi. So I'll put that on him since he has a higher health. And he wants to attack for 4, he wants to defend for 5. So I need at least 4 defense. Well, ideally 4 defense. I'm not using my key for attack though. So I can use the key for defense. And then I can put an Urazi on both of them. Wants to do 5. He's got more health, so if I waste him longer, that'll be better. And then I might as well heal. There's my attack cards back. So I can put an Urazi on both of them. And that should end this. Or not. Choose a new page. Firm remains active for 1 turn and affects other pages. Piety. Increase defense value in pages for 3. Fierce. Amplifies damage by 2 after each use of pages with the same name, but I've only got 1. Or remove negative status effects. +2 health. And it's not a key, it's an order. I could use health that's an order. I'll do that one.
The elders of the family bow to you and thank you for helping them. They also give thanks to God for bringing you here. The girl, Axinia, assures you that from now on every jar in the house will be crossed.
Excellent. Now I need to know what a samovar is. Hold on a second. Samovar is a metal container traditionally used to heat and boil water. Okay, so it's like a tea kettle, a Russian tea kettle. That's kind of fun. How do you cross that, though? Like, when it said crossing the cutlery, I thought it meant, like, they used forks and knives for, like, biscuits.
The silver glow of the moon catches glimpses of the foul water. The chilled northern night air is split by dull croaks coming from the swamp.
Come closer, walk around, draw a circle. Sure, let's draw a circle.
You quickly draw a circle on the soft swamp soil and light the candles. A moment passes, then another. Finally, a demon appears and lunges at your defensive circle.
Well then. I don't have much health at the moment, do I? Where's my items? Really? How do I use them then? Oh, over here. Okay. He's going to attack for 18. Let's put waste on him. Or no, he's attacking for 5. His health is 18, so defend for 5. And heal up a bit more. Or no. Save that. Okay. So he's going to attack for 4. That. Arazi and that's 5. I'll save my keys. And now he's attacking for 5, so 2 and 3, and another Arazi. He's only got 2 left, so as long as he doesn't block. Just in case. Choose a new page. This one's got well-versed. Black pages are really useful. And 4 attack. Firm. Page remains active for 3 turns and affects other pages. Oh, like, so, like this is amplified by 1 for every other black page. This, when I activate this, it still affects that. But it doesn't really do much. This would be more for, I guess, but I mean, I could just not use the card, I guess. Oh, and less stuff like well-versed is only for the cards you're playing. So, like, if I played 2 black cards, it would be this 4 plus 2. And then if I played 3 black cards, 4 plus 3, I only played 1 black card and 2 white cards, it would be this 4 plus just the 1. I think that would make sense. So that would make lock a lot more useful. This one has firm and well-versed. It's only got a base of 2. If it stays active, does that mean it does damage every... It only stays for 1 turn, though. I think I want... already in the book. I think I want this one. Let's just keep going for now. Can do detours later.
Near the forest's edge, you see a white towel on an old stump. Someone has left a bottle of milk and some piragi. Near these gifts is a birch charter. Peasants from Bigici village are asking the Leshi to take care of their cattle.
I'm not interrupting that, come on.
You decide to leave the sacrifice to the Leshi untouched. This is Bigici's folk business, not yours.
If they're doing it right, I have no reason to mess with it.
On a hillside near Kacheva Lake, you see 2 silhouettes. One is combing the other's long hair. There is something strange in his uneven movements. Something that gives you shivers.
Attack, read a prayer, come closer, walk around.
The black figures disappear as soon as you recite the name of God.
Oh, I should have attacked. Could have gotten a free card from it.
Gloomy windmill arms creak in the distance, parting the pre-dawn fog. The shadow of an owl passes overhead. It crosses your path, a bad omen, since man's path and man's destiny are as one. Yet, could it be it was trying to point you somewhere?
Follow the owl, protective Zugavor, or go back. Follow the owl.
Suddenly, you come upon a swamp and stop at its border. It is dangerous to continue onward. You turn to go back and notice a devil's finger beneath your feet.
Curious? Devils periodically shed their claws so that new ones can grow sharper and stronger. Their discarded fingers turn to stone and have healing properties. Well, that was nice.
The spruce branches part, and an old mill stands before you. This place is filled with legends and stories from the surrounding villages. Those who visited this place at dusk, or worse, at night, speak of dark phantoms in the windows of the mill, of sudden gusts of wind and other devilry. It is what they call a bad place.
Look around, I guess. What they call a bad place. Oop, herb. Adam's head. Nice to have that back. A little foreboding, given that I know I'm expecting a fight here.
It's hard to see anything in the dark gloom of the night. Nevertheless, you feel your eyes getting used to the darkness. The black book may be aiding you. Amidst the thick grass, you spot an old axe, its blade covered with rust.
Take the axe or leave it. Can't imagine it would hurt to take it. This axe may fall apart at any moment, but should be good enough for at least one more strike. How is that a healing item? Hold on. +1 damage, I guess? I was expecting this to be like another one of the herbs, but... okay, sure. I guess it's time to go inside.
It's obvious the mill is old. Some wood has rotted through, making more windows. You approach and try to open the door. It's closed. The lock is as old as the mill. One good strike with something heavy, and it will break.
So that's why we had to get the axe.
The axe will help, but probably break in the process. It is quite old.
I mean, I guess I can look around and see if there's something else.
It's a carrier log. It's used to turn the mill. The old wood creaks in the wind. You can climb inside using a log. There is a small hole in the wall. The old windmill is creaking from the cold wind. It is not so often that you see this kind of mill in Cirden Uyezd.
I guess we don't need to use the axe.
You try to clamber up, but your misstep leads to a painful fall. Another attempt, and you are safe inside.
Ouch. Okay, so use the axe to get in and... oh, hello. Use the axe to get in and you're okay. Try to climb in and you get hurt.
Some kind of will has been placed here by the miller. The grindstones are still, but the blades of the mill are turning. This chest is for various tools used at the mill. Nothing interesting.
You study the cabinet. Among various krinkas, old pots, and birch bark containers, you find a sack with silver rubles. It might be of some use to you.
Tall earthen vessel used to hold milk or other dairy products. So essentially a pot. I mean, that's the Milner's money. I don't need to take that from him.
A broken block of wood is near the wall. It seems to be part of the windmill's mechanism and the reason why the grindstones are standing still. Through a hole in the wall, you see the woods of Cirden.
Let's just make sure I'm not missing anything first. Herbs, exactly. More healing items. Definitely not ominous.
A broken
Okay.
block of wood is near the wall.
Pure abs. Oh, hello. Oh, hello.
I expected to see a wretched old man, not a beautiful maiden. Why are you here then.
And I didn't expect to meet a demon speaking the common tongue. I'm an apprentice witch. Who are you?
A demon, you say? Oh, you see, maiden, I'm not a common chort. I am known as the 13th Brother. I am the guardian of the village, the forest, and the secret hidden garden and its heart. I'm also the guardian of this windmill. All of this is me, the unseen master, at your service.
Kind of feels like someone we don't want to fight.
What kind of name is that? The 13th Brother?
It is a name whispered through time and across many lands, until it became my name, that is. I will tell you the story if you want to hear it, of course. There is still time until the dawn.
Well, come on then. Tell me. I'm a scholar of evil spirits and the demons of the world.
It is good to meet a sorceress that doesn't immediately hurl herbs and venomous phrases before engaging in the more sophisticated art of conversation. Very well, so you're interested. A long time ago, I had 12 brothers.
Well, that explains the name.
I was the 13th brother, the youngest. At that time, there was a war, and we were enlisted, you might say. I served under the strongest and most capable commander. He kept me alive, and so I became the last of my brothers, the 13th, and the only one remaining. After all those years, fate has brought me here. Why are you here, then?
Well, what do you want with the windmill then?
Haven't you figured it out? Perhaps I was wrong about you. I thought of you to be a strong witch, a master of wit, deduction, and intellect, one endowed with knowledge that others do not possess. I guess not.
Rude.
The windmill is possessed. But is the demon's presence here as spontaneous as it appears to be? I must think about why he's here in the first place.
In Perm, windmills are rarer sights than watermills. This is because it is harder to catch the wind than it is to harness the power of running water. Often windmills were built with a moving roof that was operated with a special lever. The wind could be caught just so that the wind blades could begin moving with optimal efficiency. The most effective kind of wind was not the strongest wind, but moderate wind. That stood still, got and offered nothing. It could be lured by a sacrifice. I think I might need to use this. Sacrifices were commonly performed. So yeah, lured by a sacrifice.
You were summoned by a sacrifice. You've been here since your creation.
Well, you are knowledgeable indeed. Not to mention, I'm bound to this pitiful miller, but I desire a powerful master. Take me as your servant. My sacrifice will attract someone more agreeable. And you will have both your reward from the miller and the reward of my presence.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Well, so be it. I could use a chort like you, if not just for the conversation.
Wait, perhaps you are not as strong as you seem.
So we have to fight anyway.
There is yet to be such a Khaldun who can outmatch the 13th brother.
Okay. Oh, he has 50. Okay. Times 2. Of course he would. I don't have any negative status effects yet, and I don't need to heal yet. So it should be okay. He's doing that again.
You are so arrogant. Do you really think you can defeat this ancient spirit?
Yes, my book will help me.
This can't be.
Well versed. Page of the same color. In Zagavor. This is do 4 and 4. Oh, that's not ideal. Attacks seal a random page. So he's not defending this time, or he's not attacking. what did he seal? He doesn't have any minions. Why would he have... Sure. Waste, which is mine. Attacks, seal a random page. So I'm guessing that is just me putting things up. Have some defense. Like that for my key. There we go.
The book. It is a legendary artifact. I never gave up before, and I'm not going to now.
Good luck with that. Just gonna do 5 again. Got more of these, so we can just heal up real quick. That's 3 defense, and 5 defense. It's not perfect, but it'll cover most of his attack. Oh, lovely. Luckily, I still have that one. I don't have anything to defend with, so I'm gonna have to take that damage. I can heal up a little bit, though, first. It'll only do maybe 2 healing. Just 1. It's still healing, so it's still good. Got the Tequila, Ruda. He's only got 3 left, so as long as I can knock him down. "13 defense. That's something. I just can't put him up at all. Is there any point if he's just defending, though? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. That should be enough. Unless he blocks it, of course. There he goes. Finally. Dude was tough. I'm guessing you guys didn't see that, but I just got a note or achievement called Initiation. Okay. Increase the number of keys in the book in the next round. Not sure how that would work. I'm sure it's probably useful if you know how to use it. Bless is nice. This could be useful for, like, if I start having to fight multiple enemies at once more often. 666 experience, of course.
You take the demon into your personal service. He will ask for work, like any other chort. The mill is now without a spirit, but this is none of your concern.
I'm sure he can make a deal with the Leshy if he wants to. How to kidnap from a banya.
And then he disappeared. He won't be interfering with work at the windmill anymore.
So, you took up a new chort. Hope it doesn't backfire. Well, while you were gone, I had some thoughts about the seals. Every single piece has its meaning, and every seal requires a demon. The second one is the Aspen one. We'll have to think what to do next.
The first seal was opened by touch, and that was all. How do I open the second?
Well, not by simply touching the asp, that's for sure. I think we need evil spirits. So we'll find the Aspen demons.
Where do you think we can find them, Grandfather?
I don't know yet. I'll have to think on it. Go deal with the things you can at the moment, and let me think.
Can't we open the others right away?
I doubt that, but who knows? Look around a bit and maybe you'll fortune upon the right chort.
I see. Time to get to work then.
Oh?
The chorts are back.
I sent them to perform an arduous task. That's why they weren't around.
Now I should give them tasks?
Well, what did you expect? You knew what you signed up for.
I mean, I didn't, but sure.
Everything has a price, especially wishes. If you don't want them to torture you, send them to curse people. That's the life of a Khaldun for you.
And if I don't want to curse anyone?
Then suffer. These demons won't leave you alone.
I've seen them before in your Pested. Not often, though.
Now you will see them plenty. You can observe our entire gubernia in your pister. In the end, you decide what you do with those chorts of yours. God help us.
Oldegor has passed on to you his pastere full of chorts. You now have a number of chorts yearning for mischief. Be careful, idle chorts torment the Kuldun masters. It takes some time for chorts to do their job, a day or more. Each location has a specific type of job: hunger, strife, corruption, etc. Each chort has a job preference. You can discover it by learning a specific skill. Chorts perform better with their job of choice and worse with ones they hate. In order for chorts to not torment you and steal your health, don't forget to give them jobs every morning. 13th brother. His favorite occupation is to interfere the work of the peasants, so he knows all about housekeeping and farming. Matvey, an oprichnik. During the reign of Ivan the Terrible, Matvey is now a fiend. Ivashka. Fat Ivashka likes it when children starve. Well, that's mean. Fyodor One Eye lost his eye in a bet with a sinful lot who accepted bribes. So how do I know if it's a job they'd like? I guess I can send him for fleas and roaches? I mean, hers specifically calls out children, so... And... hates people. I guess that one.
The moment I became a Khaldun, I saw the Uyezd in a completely different light. There is no such place where a demon wouldn't hide. You just noticed? Your own chorts are also a giant pain.
Yeah, I noticed.
How did you manage your own chorts?
Nothing to it, really. Just give them something to do. The only thing is, they can't manage every task well. Their job is to wreak havoc. They don't like any other sort.
Demons are the one turning the grindstones at the mill.
Well, the miller won't turn them, that's for sure.
Can't the wind spin them? Do you have to use demons everywhere? It's dangerous, and a sin to boot.
Well, what did you expect? It will soon be the 20th century. The demons might make it easier. If they can start making flour, who knows? Maybe we can teach them to reap, too. You've heard of steam engines, huh? I think there's a steam chort inside, like the one you can find in a samovar.
I thought we were trying to get the chort out of the samovar.
How did you come to be a Khaldun, Grandpa?
Well, told you the other day about the demon stealing Timofey. That's the reason for it. Fighting the pointy-tailed. I heard once that shepherds are no worse. So I became a shepherd boy, helped Prokopy, the holy fool. I shouldn't mention him at night. Knew his way around the forest, that one, and how to find lost cattle. So I studied under him. Anyway, it's a long story. I'll tell you later how I received my knowledge. It's not like I got it from him, anyway. Had to bust my butt. In any case, see how I managed to teach you. Appreciate that.
I do, Grandpa. What kind of man was he, that Prokopi?
Not a kind man at all, but of great knowledge. Cursed a lot of people. Practically earned a living that way. Nearly cursed me once.
Did you deserve it?
Are shepherds really knowers?
What makes you think they aren't? Why don't you try finding all the cattle in the forest without a demon's help? One has to know how to ask the old man of the forest for help. And in case a demon steals a cow or something, you have to be able to get it back. You'll have to learn. What did you think? Shepherds lie on their backs all day? You wish.
I guess that would be a bit of an oversimplification. Probably more of, like, walking around with that shepherd's cane and a dog, keeping track of everyone. Four visitors today.
Yegoriev Lampovich, Vasilisa Fedorovna, it's me again. Came to give my thanks. The spirits have stopped haunting us. Here's what I promised.
By the looks of it, the miller inherited this mortar. It's far too old of a thing to not be enchanted. Herbs and healing saga bars restore +1 health. Cool.
The spirits broke some things in the windmill, but we'll fix it somehow. I have some money saved up. I'll use some of it to fix the windmill, and the rest I'll leave to my grandson.
And that's why we didn't take the silver.
Well, it is what it is.
So, I came to find out if maybe you've changed your mind about that woman. I brought a gift, you know.
Sorry, buddy, but I'm not just gonna randomly curse someone.
Oh no, I'm not the cursing kind.
Well, alright. I'll think of something myself.
Just talk to her. Come on, dude.
Well, see you.
Be well and live long.
Okay.
My godmother sends a jug of milk and sends her regards.
Kolya, is that you?
Hello, old Igor.
So, you're back.
Yeah, it's been at least a week.
You sure have grown tall. How tall are you, exactly? 12 vershoks?
Equal to about 4.4 centimeters. That his height is 2 arshins. Two meters, okay.
Well, what brings you here?
I heard about your man, Vasilisa. It's hard to lose loved ones, I know. However, I'm here for another reason. I need your help. Yesterday evening, at a get-together, I made a bet with the lads. They dared me to enter Banya at night.
A traditional Eastern Slavic bathhouse with a wood stove.
I don't believe all this supernatural stuff you see. When you go to war, you see things you know. I entered this old banya, the abandoned one, by the river. It was around midnight. I opened the door and saw a sort of blue light, and it was quiet. I reached into the stove, you know, to take a stone. They wouldn't call me chicken if I showed them proof later. Suddenly, a hairy paw grabbed my left hand. Here, look, it left a mark. That devil didn't let me go. all of a sudden some female voice said, "Marry me." The hand was hot as fire, and then I just lost it, and it kept on asking. And she still held on to me, wouldn't let go, so I told her I would.
Oh, bad idea.
Then she let me go. I ran as fast as I could.
I don't care what folklore you exist in, you should never tell some spirit or demon, I guess, that you're gonna marry it.
Damn this demonic power. You are a knower. Help me, would you?
Nikolai visited the banya at midnight, and something grabbed him. What might that be?
Let's see. Probably not that. Bonics. A Bonik was the master of the banya in which he resided. He would help or protect a man, but also scare or even kill him. It was important to perform rituals correctly and be careful not to violate any taboos. It was forbidden to use the banya during the first or third heating, or when drunk. A man could suffocate or burn himself to death. Events that were considered to be the punishment of the Bannock. A man could also fall into the hearth, constructed of rough-hewn stones, later constructed of brick. Doesn't sound like what he's talking about. I don't have any information on Arasoka. So all I really have is that he visited Abanya. It could just be his friends playing a joke on him.
In the banya, you say? Wow, that's a bannock, all right.
Oh. You're now in the skill section of the menu. Here you can unlock new magic abilities. At each level, you increase your health and gain knowledge. Some abilities unlock automatically. Okay, I'll deal with that after this.
Lord Almighty.
What did you do with the stone?
Well, I took it with me. To prove to them I wasn't yellow. Didn't tell about the demon, though. Dropped it off at home later. I told my godmother, and she sent me here right away.
Ah, wise woman, your godmother.
So its hand was hairy. What else did you notice?
I couldn't see anything. It was completely dark. The hand was black and hairy.
All right, I won't leave you to the wolves.
Vasilisa, take a closer look at the demon. This bannock may have an aspen seal on her.
It does specifically say that a Bannock is supposed to be a male spirit, though, and they keep referring to it with female pronouns.
Go to the old banya tonight, both of you. Talk to the demon and find out why she wants to marry you. You, Kolya, use this balm on your left eye to see the demons. Don't forget the stone, Kolya.
I'll wait for you outside.
That is kind of curious why there's such a difference between the description of the Bannock and the description of the spirit we're encountering.
Hey, Vasya, they say you're a knower now. This may be of interest to you then. The other day we were gathering berries by Kajil Lake. By the way, I have brought you some. It's near Zapolsk. Anyway, we came across this clearing with holes everywhere. The horror! So I thought you might want to go there. Who knows? Perhaps there are evil spirits.
Okay then. You now have the ability to take your companions along on your travels. Each helper has a unique ability you can make use of in battle. Presence or absence of certain helpers affects the outcome of in-game events. Okay, that's the Banya. And then that's there. But we have to go through everything to get there.
You notice a black silhouette on the road. It appears to be shrouded in fog, and is hard to distinguish in the soft lighting of the night. The air is filled with a strange song performed by the demon. You've never heard this melody before. A chill runs down your spine as you listen to the alien melody.
Let him finish, attack, or walk around. We don't really have much in the way of healing items again. Could let him finish.
The devil continues his song. You listen, holding your breath and not moving. Soon, the melody stops, crashes against the tops of the fir trees, and dissolves in moonlit silence. You feel that perhaps now you understand demonkind somewhat better. Suddenly, a magic circle shimmers at the demon's feet. A moment later, another devil appears by his side. His burning eyes are staring right at you.
Oh dear. Devil Song summons more. Lovely. Okay. Scorch it. Get rid of him. I only need 2 defense. And Arazi. Get rid of him first. That. Still trying to get rid of him first, and also. Okay. And we can set waste on one of these guys. Use an Arazi on him, that should get rid of him. I think I'm alright with that. At the very least, there won't be any more. good. Some defense and continue. Using a Razi on you, so that will get rid of you. Actually, cancel, use this Farahel, and then Arazi on this guy. And that should get rid of him, I think. And we're done. Do that one. Salka's backwater. Sure.
You notice a strange sight in the distance. A ball of snakes is rolling around the woodland road, scales glittering in the moonlight.
Disperse them. Read a snake defending Zagavor. Help. Sure, what does he have to say?
Nikolai grins and picks up a large stone. He throws it right at the snake ball. Most of the snakes scatter, but some of the enraged creatures slither your way. Luckily, you find some healing herbs near the overturned stone.
Ooh, free healing. We'll probably need it. For each page you read, you suffer damage? That's not fun. Put waste on the other one. 3 damage to everyone. And some defense. Man, they weren't kidding about the for every page. It's a really good thing he found those Adam's head stuff. That venom is strong. Goodness. Defense, health. Damage. Could just let him waste away. Oh no, he's out of waste. once and forever. It's 2 defense. The lock again. Sure, let's do the lock. I might figure out how to use it.
Near the old gravestones, you see a demon. His eyes are focused on the sky. It seems that he is in deep thought. He merely sighs when he notices you.
Oh, it's you. I remember you falling into hell.
What a talkative chort.
Well, what's so special about that? Me, I flew out of hell and decided to stay for a while. Help me find an answer to a question, and I'll reward you, witch.
Okay. I mean, why not? I guess if we were in a hurry.
Well, sure. Ask away.
I'm searching for an answer. What are the 3 kinds of dates?
You go out on a date with your loved one.
Well, that's one. What are the other 2?
What are the 3 dates? You have one with a loved one, and the second one is?
Fruit.
There's an exotic fruit called a date.
Seems right. What is the 3rd one?
What are the 3 dates?
A day.
This one, the kind with a loved one, and also the fruit. What's the 3rd one?
A day.
A calendar date.
It sure seems obvious now. So you are nowhere. Here you are, a treasure for your efforts.
Aw.
Well,
Nice.
I guess I have to get back to hell before they miss me.
Was that why you were out of hell? Just trying to figure out 3 kinds of dates?
The demon disappears into flames. You continue on your journey.
Oh. Does not use word slots of Zagabor. Right, because there was that venom thing. It didn't apply to gestures. That could be useful to have around. It's a lot of defense. But it would be nice to have some gestures now. Now that I know what they're good for, at least. Traveling herbalist. Yeah, why not?
What? Want some pranics? I've sold everything already. Oh, you want some herbs? Well, take a look then.
Baked goods. Oh, it's fun. But yeah, we could probably use some more healing herbs. Or something like that. I was thinking Adam's head, but... why would I want those? Unless there's like a page I can get that does damage for all the damage I take, maybe? Let's get a couple of these. I do want one of this. Just in case. I think that's all for now. Yeah.
Like a gloomy skeleton of an unknown beast, the old remains of a burnt house stand before you. All the logs are charred black. Some of them have collapsed and are covered with moss. Only the white stove gleams in the moonlight, still intact, even after the fire.
I mean, you definitely shouldn't go inside of a building that's half burned down.
You walk around the house. The inside is dark, with logs poking out like the rotten teeth of a dead man. You see a shaggy silhouette of a demon inside. It's hard to tell who used to live in this izba. You step inside, and you seem to sense the smell of burnt wood. Stars and pine branches are visible above instead of a roof. Suddenly, you notice a shaggy figure near the furnace. As soon as you make a move towards the mysterious figure, it disappears. A ball of baked clay lies where the black spirit once was. You take it with you.
Okay then. Hearth clay. This piece of clay contains the warmth of the hearth and the care of unseen family spirits. Oh. That's useful. Hopefully it's a multiple use item. Trinity Church.
You see a friendly flame burning in the distance. You come closer, and soon you are standing in front of a lonely church. Inside it is warm and cozy. It smells of incense and old wooden sculptures. Soon you hear a calm voice.
Greet the Abba.
I don't know if I should bless you, Vasilisa. Your road is a twisted one.
You read a prayer and rest a bit.
Oh, cool. Incense. Let's bless. Holy water. Waste restores health instead of dealing damage. Well, that's interesting. Your first Zagabor always has the lock page. That'd be useful. Limits maximum damage received by 77? How much damage can... That's a lot of damage. Yeah, that's certainly something.
You approach the open rift. Dried bushes are sticking out of its walls like the rotten teeth of a dead man. You carefully look down. Suddenly, the forest around you is lit by a strange red light. As you look up, you see a fiery ball zigzagging through the sky.
Read a prayer or defensive. Read of
Your
her.
words are lost among the tree branches. The fiery ball flies away, and everything is silent again.
Okay. I lost whatever that was.
There's a rotting bridge over a small river, a tributary of the Kolva. In the moonlight, you discern a strange silhouette on the other side of the bank. You take several steps towards the silhouette, but it disappears in the morning mist. A chill runs down your spine.
So that's the Banya. I think if we do the Banya, that ends the night, so we should go do the lake first.
Night travels are not the most convenient ones. In the darkness, you can stumble upon any kind of evil spirits. This is precisely what happens now. You step into a silent meadow where a demon is drinking tea from a samovar. He notices you and invites you to join him.
I mean, I can't imagine the tea would hurt. Or I can ask Nikolai to help.
You drink the tea in silence, with the demon's glowing eyes fixed upon you. You feel
Of
uneasy
course.
and try to finish the drink as soon as possible. Suddenly, you feel a metallic taste in your mouth. Looking inside the cup, you discover that you've been drinking blood. The laughing demon disappears, along with its samovar.
Good thing I got healed up.
Dark pine branches move to the sides, and you see a meadow strewn with old, overgrown pits. You come closer and look into one of them. The green of the meadow drops into the open maw of the pit, from which you sense the cold of the grave. God knows who dug them up and why. You start to inspect the pits one by one. You take one careless step and tumble down. Luckily, the pit is not that deep, and you climb out with ease. You frequently look around. You feel as if someone is watching you. You almost decide to give up finding anything in these mysterious pits when you notice an old grave at the bottom of one of them. A grim pit is filled with a damp stench. You see an old cross covered with a rotten towel. Near the grave, there is a small pot with an offering to the dead.
I'm not taking the offering, that's just rude. Inspect the
The old
bullets.
cross is covered with moss, and mushrooms grow at its foot. You feel uncomfortable near the grave of the unclean dead.
Okay. The Golbets is a gravestone shaped like an izba, a traditional Russian countryside dwelling. In ancient times, the dead were buried in a small house without any windows. This is why coffins are referred to in some of northern dialects of Russian as houses, or houses for the dead. Okay. Oh, I never... Okay. Never upgraded my, things. Pages deal more damage. Increase their defense value. Golden's trick allowing to change one card with a trump one. Those are auto. burned. So it's one of these three. Except those all say level 3. Oh. Okay, so I can't get anything except for that.
The old cross is covered with moss,
Yeah,
and mushrooms grow
you said
at
that
its
already.
foot. You feel uncomfortable near the grave of the unclean dead.
I mean, I feel like I shouldn't take the offering, but that's the only thing left that I can do.
In the pot by the gravestone, you find a couple of gold coins, which you quickly pocket. But it seems to have disturbed the dead man. Suddenly, a white spirit rises from the grave.
You've just committed your first sin. They say that the fate of a koldun and witch is to burn in eternal flames with no chance for absolution. The outcome of some events of the game is yours to decide. Your sin counter will change according to your decisions. Your number of sins affects your choice of replies, as well as possible game endings. They say each person has an angel on their right shoulder and a devil on their left, but to whom you turn your ear is entirely up to you. So that seems to imply that I didn't necessarily need to do that. At least he's not very strong. I'll do Nava. New level. Yeah, we can check out the farmstead. See what's going on up there.
You hear a familiar voice. Young folk are having an evening gathering, although it's not the best season for it.
Hi, Vasya! I know you have no time, but sing at least one song with us, for old time's sake!
Sure.
All right, but just one.
You sit by a house and dissolve in a deep song.
I have no clue if this is going to be copyright safe. We'll see. That's pretty cool. Hopefully it's not a copyrighted song. But if that was just a jump cut in the video, well, you'll know why. That was a very cool song, so it'd be nice if it, you know, wasn't something I had to cut out. Also just because I don't like editing videos.
The small barrel once held water.
Here at last, and all these demons in these parts, I had never thought.
Evil spirits have always been here, but you won't be able to see them without me. These chorts harm people, but nobody can even see them.
Enemies here as well. No place is safe these days, I guess. I've been thinking, why did the spirit attack me? Someone must have been there before me.
Well, first of all, it was nighttime, and evil is strongest at night. Besides, why did the evil spirit attack Nikolai? Bannock sure love their rituals. You didn't ask to be let in, did you?
No, I didn't. I just walked in.
Well, there you have it. The spirit took notice of that right away.
You don't say.
The banya has sunk a little. That's why it got stuck, I think. You're a strong fellow. You open it.
I can do that, sure. But could you put Zagavor or something on me so no one grabs me?
Wait here. I'll look around first.
I also just want to see if I have something I can level up first. Allows you to see the enemy's hand one time during the game. Increases defense value. Increases damage. I think I want my defense value increased at the moment. And apparently the song we just listened to was Oh My Friends.
This banya sure sank low. The door is stuck.
More Adam's head.
Here it is, the old Banya. The things it saw during its lifetime.
And another achievement. I think that might be everything. See if anything else wants to come up. Oh, there might be something over here. Yeah, more herbs. Very useful.
The river is not very wide here.
Okay, let's go inside.
Well, is it time?
All right, I know just the thing. Stand still.
Get some light up in here.
All the shelves have rotted through.
There's the furnace that you took the stone from.
Let me, kind Bannock, pay a visit to your home. Repeat after me, Kolya.
Let me host Bannik.
Now, let's think of what to do with this bride of yours. She's been waiting for us, I suppose. That blue light has been shining here, right until we came in. Let's summon her and ask some questions.
All right. You are the knower here.
First, let us prepare. I'll draw a circle to be safe. I don't think your bride is evil, though.
Better safe than sorry, Vasha.
In order for the Bannock to know we're here, let's heat up the stove. And that stone that you took, put it back.
It's better if you do it. I sort of forgot how when serving in the army.
You forgot how to start a fire?
Really? Very well. After that, we'll step into the circle. I'll read a special spell, and just like that, she should appear.
Vasha, you are a knower, no doubt about it.
Well, let's get to work.
Goodness. Did he forget how to light a fire, or is he just scared to step outside of the circle?
Well, is it time?
Yes, it is, Kola. As soon as I start reading, the demon will appear. If you step out of the circle, she'll strangle you.
All right, I get it. I'll stand still.
Here we go. Bannock, my hostess, let us wash in steam.
There she is.
Wait. Don't run. Hear me out.
Jesus and his troops!
Don't move. Let me talk with this Bannock.
Wait. I'm not a demon. I'm an ordinary girl.
An ordinary girl, you say? Bannock says that she's but an ordinary girl. Is it a demonic trick? What is she then?
I mean, she was definitely summoned by everything. That would explain why it's a girl and not, you know, a guy like the Bannock kept talking about. Peasants often gave birth to children in banyas, so there was always a risk of a devil replacing their baby with an aspen log or a broom. Changelings. Hold on, it talks about changelings somewhere in here. Not there. Hold on. Panya was the most important features of a state. Washed themselves in their clothes, cured themselves, gave birth, made divinations. The Banya brought health, both clean and unclean. Childbirth left the filth of original sin. Young people often organized Yuletide gatherings and games. If during the often cruel Yuletide games none of the men stood up for a girl, she was considered to be almost the same as an old maid. That doesn't explain it. I think she must be a changeling. If I get it wrong, do I get nothing? I'm pretty sure she's a changeling. Demonic guest. You may have heard that certain spirits occasionally steal babies. The parents are then left with a changeling demon.
If you're not a demon, you must be a changeling.
Yes, yes. You're truly a knower. Well, it is as I said. I've been living in the world of demons for a long, long time. 18 years. I've grown to resemble them. I was still a child and came to wash with my mother. I did something wrong. I can't remember what, but my mother said, "Devil take you." And so, an Abdericha took me.
A bat spirit that lives beneath the benches of a banya can skin a human alive, hence the name, which literally means female skinner. Lovely.
Help me, Vasilisa. You're my only hope.
Where have you been all this time?
We wandered the banyas. I got sent where the stove was hot. Such was my life. Now we live in this old one.
Do you know anything about aspen demons?
No, I don't. But I can ask the Abdericha.
How do we bring you back?
To escape her, I need to get closer to the mortal world. Bring me a good belt and a cross, the kind that's worn on the skin, and find me a name. Then the Abdericha will have to marry me to someone. You, young fella, don't you let me down. Only you can do it.
I will help. I promise you my word.
He did already agree to marry you.
What kind of cross do you need?
Just any cross won't do. I've been living with evil spirits for too long. I need one that's been worn by a demon.
Well, that's a puzzle. Where can we find a God-fearing chort?
In a church?
Oh, I don't know. Your friend is a knower. You'll think of something.
Where can we find the belt?
I need a special belt as well. It has to be woven by a skilled witch.
We can give you the name right away.
No, that won't do. The name has to be one from Sviatsi and given by a priest.
Good thing we know our priest. A spiritual book containing names of the saints in connection to calendar days. Is consulted to name a child. I think I know at least where we need to go.
All right, we'll help you. It's wrong to abandon a Christian soul. Besides, you already have a groom.
Of course we'll help.
Thank you. Bring me a cross worn by a demon, a name, and a belt crafted by a witch. I think I hear the roosters. I need to go. Come back again with the gifts. I'll be waiting until we see you again.
The demon crawls back under the bench and disappears into black flame. You return to old Yegor's house and think about what to do next.
Well, luckily we are a witch, so we can make the belt ourselves.
But she needs a cross that was worn by a demon, a human name, and an enchanted belt. Then she hid under the bench.
What a job you have. Worse than fighting the Turks.
This is our destiny. A changeling, that bride of yours.
What's a changeling?
The Bath spirit must have switched her at birth, I imagine. Now, Vasilisa, can you guess how shall we lift the aspen seal?
Something to do with the spirit that took her?
What demon is necessary for the book to open the aspen seal?
I would think with the... I mean, I guess we already have the changeling to help. I mean, that's the most specific answer, so sure.
That Abdirija switched the girl with an aspen log.
Oh. Oh yeah, she did say something about that, didn't she?
A log is a demon itself.
Well done, Vasha. My teachings weren't for naught. The changeling from the ethereal world. These infants don't grow up, as you know. The question is, should we waste our time on the bride's requests if we ourselves can find this changeling?
We can't abandon a Christian soul to evil spirits.
If I were you, I'd think whether I should take a demon for a wife.
Only a devil will marry a soldier like me.
We
course.
haven't heard of such a child up until now. This means that the parents keep it secret.
Right. The demon might have gobbled up her parents. Without that demon bride, we won't find it.
You'll help me then?
We will. But what should we start with? Huh? What was it she asked for?
A cross worn by a demon. Is such a thing possible?
Everything is possible, Vasilisa, if you think about it.
Could just make one of your chorts wear it for a while. I don't know if that technically counts, but...
I heard that an Ikotnitsa appeared in Yenidor recently.
A man possessed by a demon called an Ikota. Such people have strange abilities and, in some cases, the gift of divination.
Go there and take her cross.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Then I'll start with the cross. What could be more important?
In Yanidor, you'll find Evdokia Fokovna. They say her daughter was possessed by Ikota. So, did you get all that?
Where can we find that woman in Yenidor?
Her house is closer to the edge of the village, the one with carved gates. So, did you get all that?
Who is that Ikotka?
Come on, don't you remember? This one time, a woman from Pokcha came to us, so that we could whisper some zagavars over her. And then a chort, size of a vershok, escaped from her.
Oh. Right.
Oh, so that was an Ikotnitsa.
Well, yes, this Ikota chort talked with us for a bit, remember?
I really don't like dealing with the possessed.
Well, nothing can be done about that. So, did you get all that?
Got it.
What not to get? Go to the Ikotnitsa and take her cross.
Play cards, that's new. Though for now, I think that is going to have to be the end of this episode. Running up on the end of my time for now. So, thank you guys for joining. I hope you enjoyed this game as much as I did. And we'll have to see how this goes next time. Quick reminder, if you want to see any of the uploaded streams, any of my previously uploaded streams, they are all up on my YouTube channel at ShadowT5er. And if you want to catch future episodes of this game, they will be on my streaming channel, twitch.tv/ShadowT5er. Thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time.